Hello?
Okay, alrighty then. All right.
How is that to start? Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Hello. How are you?
I'll say I apologize, Chantel. I did not see that you were transferring that call, so my apologies. I was here talking up a store.
I have never seen so many people in the studio. It's like we can't do anything these
Little
days.
Nikki, you choose to join me today?
Yeah.
Little Nikki
Take
came
my
on.
40. I moved by 40. As Kyle would say.
You know what's so funny? Every day.
That's what Kyle calls it. My 40.
Every day more and more people just creep on the show.
I'm an original.
You know what?
Everyone just creeps on the show.
Let me just put
Look
it
how
this
many
way.
people we got here now.
I have no complaints.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not writing those paychecks. I have zero complaints. As a matter of fact, I think you should hire more.
More people to come and just sit
seriously.
here and watch us.
Yeah.
I can
Right?
only fit so many people in this camera.
Yeah, I mean
These are the stars.
we have little Nikki here.
Well, little Nikki shows up whenever she
Feels like it. She comes when she wants.
That's not the case.
That is the case.
I asked yesterday why you were not in the show. And you're like,
No, Fiona was out, so Gladys and I have to work together to make sure the front and the phones are getting handled properly.
That's way too much information for me. Okay.
yeah, for running the business. That's way
Yes.
too much information.
And Dan, a.k.a. Spielberg Jr., thank you very much. There was a reason why I didn't sleep well the night before.
Oh,
Dan was
that
out.
doesn't sound too right.
Dan was out with the stomach flu.
Because he ate at a sketchy
This
restaurant.
time, yeah. It was just the normal one.
The normal flu.
The not stomach flu.
But somebody was able to suffer through it and came to work. And somebody
The
was
one-day flu?
And somebody was a diva and had to stay home with the one-day flu.
Yeah.
Now let's get to Kyle over here. I have a comment for everybody.
Right here on the Brad and Squeeze
Yes.
Show, we do. Let's
Kyle-
blast the crap out of everybody
Kyle,
before we start the show and take immigration questions at 1-800-LawLink.
You know, Kyle does all the memes.
Yeah,
You
let's
know,
not even talk about
Right,
that.
he does all
Let's
the memes.
not even. Did you see my comments about my responses?
So Kyle, you know,
Oh my
AKA,
God. I was so pissed off.
AKA strong manly guy, he does all the memes. So, you know, he posts them. I don't even see them. I see
I
them.
didn't even call him. I was going to call him. I was like, you know what?
I
I
see them after the fact. So, you know, as they get posted, I see them, and I go, and I look at the last one, and I'm like, that just ain't right. I'm sorry.
I don't know how in heaven's name
thinking
you created a meme like that.
It
I'm
was
like,
so funny to me, and I didn't realize
What were
it
you
looked like
thinking?
you guys are like in bed together.
Yeah, it's just like this baby
it's not that we're not confident of our sexuality.
Like baby
Okay,
squeeze was
equal
on my lap. If
opportunity.
anything,
However,
it was
but
terrible.
please,
But the
you know?
internet will let you know. When you make a mistake, they let you know.
Oh, they let us know.
We had a couple men saying
But-
questionable things about Squeeze, so I had to take it down
Exactly.
immediately.
I'm like, what the hell?
Nobody, just for the record, nobody approved that. You know,
No one approved it.
Nobody approved that one. Strong manly guy. Well, I was in a meeting with Kimberly, and Kimberly goes, "That just ain't right."
You guys are talking
No,
about
it's not. I go, "What's not right?" And she showed me, and I go, "What the?" You know?
I think I was actually having lunch at Noble or something like that,
And you guys
and
are
I
talking about
saw
two
it popped up
different
on my timeline.
See, Brad's talking about there was a meme.
There was
with-
two of them that we had to take
there's-
down.
The last 2 days.
Last 2
We
days,
had a bad
both of
one.
them.
So is this an attack?
Both of them were bad. You didn't see the other one, but
No,
you were
I
not
didn't.
part of the other one.
It wasn't. It was okay in
Yeah.
my mind. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just Brad in Black China's bed.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
And basically he copied what Rob Kardashian wrote.
But I mean,
And it was not appropriate for a lawyer or a law firm or that just ain't right either.
That was just for the DMs.
That just ain't right either. So I got a comment for everybody here.
Thanks.
Luckily, Kimberly's only been here 3 days. I got nothing to say yet.
Oof, I'm spared. Thank
Spared
you.
so far.
Just enjoy while it
Well,
lasts.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Just wait until next week. It'll come rolling off his tongue.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm so excited.
But anyway, this show is about answering immigration questions, and we must remind folks that they can actually reach out to us by calling 1-800-529-5465. You still playing music, dude?
I was just double checking, and apparently I am. Okay, now we're not.
Oh, man. So that whole time.
No, I don't think so because the volume was down.
1-800-529-5465. Once again, call us now with your immigration questions. We're going to try to go through as many questions as possible today. Please call call 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465. And once again, we take questions from all over the world. Doesn't matter where you are. Brad's favorite country, Russia. Brad's favorite country,
Colombia.
Colombia.
I have lots of favorite countries.
Brad's
Jamaica.
favorite country, Jamaica. Brad's favorite country,
Antarctica,
Romania.
which is now 2 islands, not 1. Did you hear about that? The largest iceberg ever in the history of the world broke off today. It is over 10,000 miles long.
I can answer that.
It's not 10,000.
Is this
1,000 miles
It's
long?
long. It's long. It's
I think 1,000. It was in the thousands of miles long.
a lot.
So it's like 1,000 miles. If you had to drive 1,000 miles, that's like almost going to Florida.
Almost
No?
going to Jamaica.
Climate change is real.
Yeah. So
Donald Trump doesn't think so.
yeah. Wait. He doesn't think so.
There's no global warming.
No, because because what'll happen is that the
course there
iceberg
is
will
global.
start heading towards
Us.
and he feels, oh, that's more land. He could build a hotel on it. Have a He doesn't realize the whole thing's gonna melt.
Right.
He's thinking real estate. So.
He's in the wrong line.
By the way, Carly Freeman, she's standing up for strong, manly guy over here.
We're engaged to be wed.
You are.
Yeah, me and Carly.
Is that your girlfriend?
No,
Oh, but you're just engaged anyway.
she loves the memes. And
She
I love
loves the
her.
memes. Okay.
That's plenty for a relationship.
I think you got a strong base there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm still
Strong
gonna keep my
man.
girlfriend.
It's
sorry.
like the iceberg. That's how strong it is.
Yes.
That
But so would you
iceberg-
believe that's an iceberg that big?
Yeah.
Like if you were on the moon, you would be able to see that iceberg floating. It's that big.
Wait a minute. They said that.
No, but I'm
I was
imagining
about
that
to
you
say
could.
that sounds not right.
I'm making climate stuff up. I'm making
Fake
absolutely
news.
stuff up right now.
It's apparently the size of Delaware.
It's the size of Delaware has just broken off.
Delaware's kind of insignificant. We wouldn't notice if it broke off from the United States.
Oh my God.
Oh, folks.
I feel like
I'm going to tell you
Delaware
something.
is
Do you know?
super
Do you know
expensive.
every corporation is incorporated in
I was-
Delaware?
I was just about to say-
Every corporation would kind of just start floating away. They're all incorporated in Delaware because they got the best corporation laws. Did you know that?
No.
Strong, manly guy. Stop making fun of Delaware. Okay, Delaware is very important.
Every
Fun of
corporation
Del-
is not incorporated in Delaware.
I said a lot of the big corporations.
a lot of the right corporations, because
Okay,
if
but-
you incorporate in Delaware, you get better tax benefits. And a
Right,
whole lot.
and then so you incorporate in Delaware, and then you do all of your main business off outside of the United States, ship everything into the United States, and pay no taxes.
Wow, you know it.
Yes, that's how it kind of works. But don't make fun of Delaware.
I've always said like.
If Delaware goes,
Delaware
A lot of us
goes.
are screwed.
That's right. They were one of the first 13 colonies, the first 13 states that's on the citizenship test. That's how important it is. One of those stars on the flag of the United States of America. There would only be 49 then.
Or we can just take Puerto Rico and trade for Delaware.
You would rather have Puerto Rico over Delaware?
Oh my
Better
God.
vacation spot.
Better vacation spot.
We should just not speak to Kyle.
Kyle is absolute. Kyle, go back to whatever you're doing over there. All right, let's do immigration questions.
1-800-529-5465. Once again, if you're out there listening to the radio and wondering what the hell is happening on this radio station, it's where we have an attorney that comes in and thinks that he's Adam Sandler, Jerry Seinfeld,
Oh, you want to see something?
all rolled up in one.
You want to see something?
And
cool?
Tina Fey.
And Tina Fey.
Yeah, all rolled up in one.
Yeah.
All right.
This was from Zach yesterday. Eating lunch.
What are we
Press
saying?
play.
For
Look
our
at this.
radio
He,
listeners, on
said he was eating lunch
96.5.
next to Adam Sandler yesterday.
Really?
Yes, he said that to me. Because he just happened to go to lunch with his friends, and it was in the restaurant right next to him.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
Did he say hi?
No. I said, why'd you go over? He goes, nah, he was with his
He's not going to
family."
pull you?
Like, I heard about the Timberlake story.
Yeah, yeah.
Parts of this.
Did you flash him?
No.
All right. But anyway, once again, let's get... Is it me or the AC's like...
Dead.
Is the air conditioner on?
Yeah, it's on.
It sounds on.
Maybe it's so many.
Maybe it's just a fan that's on.
Too much body heat.
Yeah, we have to start throwing people off the boat here. I
Yes.
think it's too many people in the studio.
1-800-529-5465. Call with your questions about green card. How many of you out there do not have a green card?
How many?
Let's get serious.
I bet you there are.
How many people out there do not have a green card?
Take a guess.
I would like to find out what their options are.
Little Nicky, how many people out there don't have a green card? Out there, not even listening to the show, just out there in the United States, living here, out of status, illegally, without a green card, or maybe here on a work visa, or maybe here on a student visa and needs a green card. How many people? Little Nicky.
5 million.
Spielberg Jr.
I didn't want. He heard you.
Spielberg Jr. says 10 million. Kimberly.
I'm going to go 10 million and one, Bob.
10 million and one. Okay.
Definitely 11.
11 million. Squeeze? I think they're all under.
Well, here's what. I mean,
the price is not right.
According to the records, they say it's 11 million.
It's 11 million illegal.
However, I am quite sure it's about twice that much.
And there's probably and there's about 40 or 50 million people who are issued non-immigrant visas every year.
There you go.
And a lot of them don't go home.
There you go.
And
so how the hell can it be 11 million?
How could it be 11 million?
Yeah.
And a lot of people just, cross the border and do all sorts of things. And then what about all the people who are here legally who would like to stay legally and get a green card? It's not just about illegal. It's about people who are actually in legal status as well. I would argue out there, Bob, that I would say there's 30 million, 40 million people who probably need green cards. 50 million.
So like over 10% of the population.
I would say, have you walked around New York City lately?
Yeah.
Yes.
Taking an Uber.
Have you taken an Uber lately?
Yeah.
By the way, Uber, I'm the number one, Brad and Squeeze show, the number one radio show in all Ubers throughout New York.
Yeah, we have no way of proving this, but it's a fact.
I believe it's a fact.
We have no way of disproving it.
That's true.
I believe it's a fact.
We're the most listened to showing yellow cabs
Right.
between 12 and 1.
The last 3 Ubers I've got into, they all said to me, because, they just see the name Brad. Are you Brad from the radio? And I said, yes. And he goes, everyone listens to you. So I did it based on the last 3 Ubers. All right. So all 3 Uber drivers said everybody in Uber listens to me.
I think 3 Ubers is more than enough.
Is more than enough scientific, right?
Holds up.
Sounds like when we weren't able to get the Arbitron ratings. And VIP said, yeah, for every 100 people, that's like 10,000 people listening.
They just make stuff.
Sorry, David.
All right, let's go to Carol.
Carol, how you doing?
Hi, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, welcome to the Brad and Squeeze Show, brought to you by USA Credit Repair. How was everything today?
It's good so far, thank God.
Do you think we talk too much before we get to the questions?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Carol is waiting a very long time.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Don't worry. Go ahead. You may ask your question now.
My question is, I came here on a visa in 2010, and my I-95 got lost. But my husband is trying to file for me now. But when I looked in my passport, there wasn't any stamped either of when I came in.
But you have a visa.
It's expired.
But there's a visa. Okay, bring your passport in, and we will be able to adjust your status using your visa. It's perfectly okay.
The thing is that I already applied for the I-94.
Okay, great. And how's that going?
They told me that they received it. I got a letter that they received it on the 6th of March.
Just file your adjustment. Don't wait on it. You have a visa. They'll look it up.
Okay, I can go ahead without that?
Yeah, make a photocopy of the visa and your passport and submit it.
And I already have my stuff together, my affidavit of support and everything.
Wonderful.
Do I have to do that over because my friend went in and they told her
when was the last time it was signed? When was it signed and notarized?
April.
April. What are we now? In June? July? Yeah, 3 months is fine. Yeah, as long as it was done within the last 6 months, it's fine.
Okay, so I can go ahead and do it?
Yep.
Okay, guys, I'll come in to see you guys.
All right.
Hold on.
Carol, hold on 1 second.
Let's get you set up right here.
You know what's so
at the
funny?
law offices of Spar and Bernstein, a name that we need to mention more often.
Yes.
A number that we
Yes.
also need to mention more often.
1-800-529-5465.
Also-
Brought to you by USA Credit Repair. Another name
That we need to mention more often.
Do you know this?
We did 1.5 hour show yesterday. Ask me how many times they mentioned a name.
You just
I'm not
excluded
they.
yourself from
I'm
that?
not they.
Okay?
All right. By the way, Daniel,
Yes.
how many times when Squeeze was on his vacation did we mention USA Credit Repair? Every show, right?
Maybe even enough to supplement.
Supplement the fact that we didn't do it before. Right?
Okay.
Is that how
Gang
the
up and
contract
squeeze. That's
works?
okay.
What?
Is that how the contract works?
That's how the contract works. When Squeeze isn't here, we do it, and then he wonders if we do it or not, and then when he's here, we don't do it, and then he freaks out. That's basically how the contract works.
So we build up enough good credit.
I spoke,
Correct.
I spoke with USA Credit, but it said they did not get one call from this show.
It's false.
Not false.
Okay?
That is
That's false?
False.
All right.
False. So this
Boolean value.
So call right now with your immigration questions. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LawLink. So if you don't know the digits on your phone, but you happen to have memorized where the L is on the numbers,
It's there.
it's there.
It is
It's
there.
still there.
Yeah.
The L starts at the 5, the A starts at the 2, and the W is at the 9. 1-800-LawLink or 1-800-529-5465. Brought to you by USA Credit Repair. Beautiful credit is around the corner.
No.
Beautiful credit.
No.
Just go
slogan
get
changes.
beautiful credit.
No. USA Credit Repair, the key
to
beautiful credit.
which is right.
Thank you so much,
Which
Mr.
is
Kyle.
right around the corner.
That's the only reason why I didn't call him up the other day when he did that meme.
Because he came up with a good.
That's the only. I'm like,
Right.
all right. So what do I do
He's
now?
built up some credit with you as well. Right. So USA Credit Repair, 1-800-USA-7177. That's 1-800-USA-7177. If you didn't know where the U was, it starts at the 8. You didn't know where the S was, it starts at the 7. And if you didn't know where the A was, then you weren't listening before because we said the A was at the 2 in law. So USA Credit is the key to beautiful credit. Call them now. They're the ones who sponsor us.
Carter Freeman loved the memes.
1-872-7177. And to get on the radio to ask your questions right now, 1-800-529-5465. Let's go to Anne Marie.
Anne Marie, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you for-
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for calling 1-800-529-5465. You're a smart woman. What's your question for Brad?
Okay, my husband divorced me while he was in America and got married again. I didn't sign anything to those papers because I knew nothing about it. What I want to know, I want to go for a visiting visa. All this affects me.
When did your husband file for you?
No, he didn't file. He divorces me in America. I didn't know anything about it.
That should have no effect on you applying for a visitor's visa. You applying for a visitor's visa is, do you have ties to your home country? Are you going to return back to your home country? That's what's going to affect it. If anything, the divorce helps you because if you're married to a U.S. citizen, it's unlikely they would give you a visitor's visa because they're going to think you're going to join your husband. So because you're divorced, that actually could help you, not hinder you, perhaps.
Okay. Before I learn of the divorce, I have married in my passport. How will that affect me?
You're now divorced. I mean, that's what it is. You know, if they question you, you're going to tell them exactly what you just told me, which was your husband divorced you without providing you with proper notice. Is that a legal divorce? No, but you're just as happy to be divorced, so you're not going to say anything about it. I assume.
Okay. If he comes back to Jamaica and want to take the kids up there, is it okay for him to take them for a visiting visa?
They're not going to get a visitor's visa. How old are the kids, by the way?
They're 9.
No, they're not going to get a visitor's visa. He would have to apply for them for the green cards, but they're not going to give them visitor's visas. Now,
Okay.
was when they were born, was he a U.S. citizen when they were born?
No, he was living in Jamaica when they were born.
Yeah, so he would have to file for them. But the kids are definitely not going to, it's unlikely the kids are going to get visitors visas. Unlikely. But let them apply for green cards for them.
Okay, so am I to understand that when I go for a visiting visa, they want to ask me much question about him?
They may ask you questions about him. They can ask you questions about anything they want. All right? Because everything is up for questioning, because they want to know why you're going to America and how are we going to confirm, how are we going to be assured that after you visit America, you're going to return home.
Okay.
All right, so they can ask you anything because it all relates to why are you going and why are you going home.
Okay.
That's the two things that you need to get. You better be able to show why you're going and why you're going home. That's what you got to show to get the visitor's visa. If you can't show a reason to go home, they're not getting a visitor's visa. If you show not a good reason to visit and they think you're going to work or they think you're going to live there, you're not getting the visitor's visa.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, I understand. Suppose they ask me questions about him, like if he's in America, what should I tell them?
I'm sorry?
Suppose they ask me where he resides, if he's in America, what should I tell them?
Where does he reside?
Yes.
Where?
He's currently in America.
Where in America?
I think he's New York.
So then when they ask you where does he reside, you're going to say, I think he lives in New York. You tell the truth. What's the difference?
Oh.
Why would you say he lives in California? What's the difference?
Okay.
Right?
Okay. But I'm kind of worried, because he divorces me without me knowing anything. So, I'm kind of worried that it might affect me when I go there for a visiting visa.
Well, we've already answered that question. He divorced you without notice. It's not a proper divorce. But the bottom line is whether you're married or divorced is not going to be the ultimate, whether you knew about the divorce or not is not going to be the ultimate reason why you do get a visitor's visa or don't. The reason why you're going to get it, and then we're at the wet sugar mark now.
Wet sugar.
Okay, we are getting wet sugar comments. We are at that wet sugar mark right now. Yeah. But what it is why are you going to America? Why are you going home? Okay. That's what you need to be worried about. Hold on if you need more help. Hold on 1 second. All right.
1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Want to say a pleasant good morning to each and every one out there. Thank you so much for choosing us. We were speaking about the fact that I've known this guy for just about 20 years.
20.
Yeah. Yes. Your son celebrates his birthday yesterday.
Yes.
And I remember holding your son.
When he was a baby.
Yeah.
And you remember years ago going to celebrate his birthday when he was a baby, but now you're not invited anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's what happens after 20 years of friendship.
No, that's what happens once they become,
Right. I said,
teenagers.
Hey, right. I said, hey, can I bring Squeeze along? And he's like, why? So I go, okay, I won't bring him along then.
You know what? I remember a smart-ass comment made by somebody with the initials DR when we showed up for Zach's dicing of the you know what
of the schmeckle.
Dicing of the schmeckle.
Yeah.
Remember the smart-ass remark that person made?
Who is DR?
With the last name Rodney.
I don't remember what he said.
You don't remember?
No, what did he say? He's had a lot of smart-ass comments. Which one? Which comment?
Forget it.
Forget it? All right.
But the Mercedes.
Oh, yeah. That was just dumb. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I remember that now, yeah.
I love how you guys just have insiders and we're all just like...
I'm sorry. Some of it is not fit for...
not fit for consumption, public consumption.
Right.
Yes.
But anyway, we should go to Billy, though. Billy wants to get his immigration question answered. Yeah, Billy.
Billy.
And are we ever going to talk about personal injury or criminal defense anytime on our radio show?
I don't know. Let's talk to Billy.
Thanks for the 8-minute segments.
Billy.
Hi, good morning. How are you doing?
Hey, good morning, Billy.
Billy.
Yes, my name, I don't want to give my own name, though.
Okay. Your name is Billy.
It's Billy. William. How are you, William?
Okay, nice meeting you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
I had a question for you.
Yes.
My husband was deported in 2001.
Right.
And I filed for him. He came back last year. After 15 years, he came back because I filed for him.
He was deported. You filed for him, and he re-entered the United States with a green card.
Yes, 10 years. I think they gave him 10 years, though.
Okay, very good. But he came back legally.
He came back legally.
Wonderful.
After 6 months, I take care of him for 6 months, whatever. Then he abandoned me. He left me.
Right.
So if I want to send him back, can I send him back?
No, you're not the U.S. government. You can't. The U.S. government will not allow spouses who end up breaking up their marriage deporting him. Okay? First of all, you can't go and arrest him. You can't have him arrested. If you bring him here on a marriage, you're bringing him here for life. But the reality is, marriages sometimes don't last for lifetimes. Sometimes marriages last for something less than a lifetime. And that's just the reality of it. So emotionally, you want him out of here because he hurt you. You stood by him for 10 years. I get it. You brought it 15 years. You bring him back, and then when you bring him back after standing by next to him for 15 years, he looks at you and says, "Thanks, goodbye." I understand why you would be emotionally upset about that, but unfortunately, the law doesn't allow you to say, "Well, now that you screwed me, I'm going to send you home." It just doesn't work that way. So what you unfortunately need to do is be able to move on and say that he doesn't matter to me anymore. It's easy for me to say because I'm not living it, okay? But you got to be able to move on and say, he did this to me. He's dead to me. I don't really care. Best of luck to him. Whatever he does in life, I'm moving on. I'm going to make my life moving forward as best as I can.
Oh, gosh.
I know.
Because I spent thousands of dollars on him.
I know. Well, I mean, certainly you can get divorced, and you can go into a matrimonial situation and go into a judge and say, what you may or may not be entitled to as part of the division of assets in a marriage, or maintenance, or depending on what state you are, alimony. It depends on what you contributed to the marriage and what he may have to contribute to you moving forward. But that would all be done in a divorce. That wouldn't be done as part of any sort of immigration proceeding to try to either get him deported or get him to, immigration's not going to have him pay you back the filing fees and the legal fees and everything else that you spent on him, unfortunately.
Yeah, because I hired a lawyer, though, at that time. I hired a lawyer. I spent thousands of dollars.
I understand that. And the only thing I can tell you is that, I don't always believe. Sometimes you believe eye for eye, is what they say in the Bible. But in this particular case, it's not an eye for an eye because there's nothing you can do.
The Bible says turn the other cheek also.
It says a lot of things.
Yes.
Okay. But sometimes you have to say to yourself, and again, I'm saying this to you from a situation where it's easy for me to say because I didn't live it. Okay, but you have only so many days on this earth. Make every day as great for you as possible. You worrying about how I'm going to get back at this man for hurting me all of these years is not going to make your life on this earth better. Okay? Making your life on this earth better is say, screw him. Who the hell needs him? I'm going to make the best life I can for myself. Easy for me to say, hard to do, but the law doesn't allow you to go deport him.
Which?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, are you serious? Okay.
All right.
Thank you. I'm saying, are you serious? Because why would somebody, if I'm on Facebook, okay, I'm live on Facebook, think that they can call me in the middle of a show? Because
you got it like that with them.
As they're watching me on Facebook, that I'm going to stop everything and say, "Oh, hi, how are you?"
You have done it before.
No. I don't
You've
do
done it. You've done it for your father?
I don't do it. Well,
Yes.
Well, he's my blood.
Yeah, there you go. So you have done it before.
He's my blood.
Yeah.
I don't know who that was. That was a complete stranger. 1-800-549-5465. 1-800-5.
Trying the millennial angle again.
Who's the
It's my
millennial?
blood.
It's my blood.
It's my blood.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Is this lit?
Oh, stop.
I'm
Let's not
trying
go
the
there. Let's not go
millennial
there.
thing. All right. I won't be
No.
millennial. It's not.
It's not lit.
Not lit at all.
All right.
Unlit.
Unlit.
Can we go to
Yeah.
Tiani? I think that's the name. Tiani?
Tiani.
Hello.
How are
Hey,
you?
thanks for calling 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LawLink. All right? Thank you.
Good morning. My grandfather is filing for my aunt. She has 3 children, but on the application they sent us a letter for the interview. Only 2 of the children's name were on there. Would they be able to fix that at the interview?
Yes.
And one of the child was.
No, one second. Let me take that back. You can't fix it at an interview and just say, oh, here's 2 other kids that just showed up at an interview and go give them green cards too. All right, so I actually take that back. It needs to be all fixed before the interview. So I was answering, can it be fixed? Absolutely. But it needs to be fixed before the interview. You have to submit their birth certificates to the National Visa Center. You have to pay filing fees for them. You have to request the National Visa Center to include them on an application, if in fact it's an application they can be included on.
Because when I called the National Visa Center, they said that they transferred the case to Kingston.
So then you need to contact Kingston. You guys have been screwing this up since day one. But you walk in with 2 kids. 2 kids are walking out without a visa.
Okay, and my
You need a
other
lawyer.
question.
You need a lawyer. You need a lawyer.
Okay.
That's the answer, because so far you've called. You want to include 2 more children to get them green cards, and you've done absolutely nothing correct in doing it. And so it's bottom line. Yes. Yes. Your next question.
The other child is going to be 21 in August. One of them.
Come on. You need a lawyer. Are you seriously going to expect me to tell you exactly what to do to go include a child? Even if I told you, you wouldn't get it done. Promise you.
No, his name is already on the application. I'm just wondering if they're going to give him the green card.
Yeah.
Let her finish.
You're right. You're right.
I know I am right. And
You are right. You're right. My apologies. My apologies. I thought you were going to say the child's going to turn 21. How do I include them?
This is you thinking ahead as usual.
Yes. The answer is yes. They're under the Child Status Protection Act. Don't worry about them.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Sorry about that. The spillover from yesterday, Brad.
Apparently she's. You know what gets frustrating?
I know.
There's 2 kids there that need a green card. So I told but they're not going to do anything about these kids. 0.
Some things are no-brainer.
0.
But
They're
don't show.
going to do 0 about it. So it's frustrating to me.
I know. All right, 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, the Brad and Squeeze Show, where we answer immigration questions. It's now 20 minutes before the hour. We're going to stop taking calls through 93.5 FM, and we're going to go to social media.
Yeah, but don't we have to talk about USA Credit Repair?
It's entirely up to you guys.
My preference
Remember
is
page 22.
My preference is no, but I have a contract, so
It's entirely up to you guys.
Page 21 says I got to do it. Page 22 says it's entirely up to me. It's a very contradictory contract.
It's entirely up to you.
Very contradictory. Who wrote this thing?
Contract's been null and voided.
Null and voided out.
Yeah,
it was the contract was a 6-month contract, by the way. Ended July.
A lot of things
July
ended.
1st.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
Thanks, USA Credit.
And thank you so much. No more extended play, in the afternoons, Think we should go an extra few minutes?
No, I don't think we should.
I don't think we should.
Yes.
That's not in my contract.
Right.
Contract ended 6 months ago.
What? Yeah.
Anyway, let's get to our social media.
Now, let's get to USA Credit. You have now guilted me into it.
What? I thought we got a social media question.
No, you guilted me into it.
Abraham says you need some worm medicine.
Some what?
Brad needs some worm medicine.
Worm medicine.
What is worm medicine?
You have worms. That's pretty much what they're saying. If it's worm medicine, that's what they're saying.
Only
Why would I
squeezing
have
I
worms?
knows what's
I guess because he's too fidgety or something.
Yeah, you're too.
Worm medicine. That's stuff they give you when you're small.
Yeah, I hated
What
that.
is worm medicine?
You have worms.
Medicine for worms.
I don't have any worms.
Everybody's got worms.
Got no
Everyone
worms.
has worms.
Every human being's got worms.
Every human being has worms.
Yeah.
Is it because I ate a worm?
No, not because you ate one.
Do you like eating worms?
No, I've never
Are you
eaten.
trying to tell us something?
No. USA Credit, 1-800-872-7177, 1-800-872-7177. Call them for beautiful credit. If your credit's below 700, call them. If your credit's above 700, you don't need the number. Save it if your credit ever goes below. But below 700, call them. They have a 90-day money-back guarantee that they promise to get your credit up within 90 days or money back. And I don't know if the special is still being extended. Yesterday, you said anybody who calls, you will do free credit for them for 30 days and see how it goes. Are we going to continue that today?
Do you know how many people called yesterday?
How many people?
A TIHS load.
Okay, so we are not doing that today.
Okay,
so
a TIHS load of them called.
We will not
spell
do
that
today.
forward.
We will,
all right?
How about this? What about like the first 5 callers?
I'll tell you what. How many of us in this room?
1, 2, 3,
6.
6. First 6
Multiply
callers.
by 5.
30.
30 people.
Okay, the next 30 people who call will get their credit done for free for the first 30 days. And if you don't need your credit...
30 for 30.
Right, you don't need your credit, they won't do it. And if you're not sure if you have bad credit or not, they'll check your credit for you right there. What do you have to lose? I mean, it's free.
You get a copy of your credit report.
Free credit report, free checking of your credit, and if your credit is bad below 700, they're going to take care of it for you for free for the first 30 days. Yep.
Am I allowed to be one of the 30?
If you call right now.
Yeah.
I think I might.
Okay, 1-800-872.
No, you got to give them the special line if you're doing the 30 for 30.
I don't know what that number is.
646
You tell it.
200-5881. Anyone with bad credit, call that number now. They will work on your credit absolutely free for the next 30 days. It's not a joke. Let me make sure that Zenmar gets it. Anyone with bad credit, if you call this number now, they'll work on your credit for free for the next 30 days. Only 30 people. 646-200-5881. That's 646-200-5881.
Jessica.
Yes,
Hi, how are you, my dear?
I'm good. The question is, how quick can I file for citizenship if I'm a green card holder for 4 years?
How did you get your green card?
I came from Jamaica. My mom filed for me, and I came in 2013,
What month?
July.
July of 2013. You can file in April, May, June, some date in May of 2018.
Also, I have to wait until 5
You
years.
have to wait 90 days before your 5-year anniversary.
Oh.
Okay?
You don't sound like you're too happy.
No, she wants to be a citizen. She has obviously.
Because
Who do you want to file
I-
for? Who do you want to file for? That's so you're so
I'm
anxious.
filing for my husband right now.
Who?
But I'm filing for my husband right now, but the category that we're in like the second
Correct.
preference because I'm a green card holder.
When did you file for him?
Like 4 weeks ago.
All right. So worst case scenario is that at the end of 2018 he'll be here because you'll be a citizen by that point, and you'll upgrade.
No, the thing is he's already here.
Okay, wonderful. So either he'll do a provisional waiver and he'll go home and come back when the time comes, or you'll be a citizen and it'll adjust his status here, one or the other.
So if he gets through before I'm a citizen, he has to go back?
Correct. If he overstayed his time.
Oh.
Hold on, but it's done through a provisional waiver. By the way, we had a guy come in yesterday. Dan, I'm still waiting on the photograph that Dan took of him. Didn't he come in yesterday or 2 days ago? And he went on a provisional waiver back home. He was petrified. He went home, got his visa for 2 weeks, got his green card. And then he said, wow, I got my green card, but I haven't seen my family in 15 years. I'm going to stay here another month. And then we started getting worried. What happened to this guy? He never came back.
Yeah.
Then we called him in Jamaica. He goes, no, we're all good, because he never called us. I'm all good. I'm just hanging out here with my family. And then he came back, and he came into the office the other day.
That's awesome.
Right?
And guess what?
What?
Yeah.
I'm a very sensitive individual when it comes to certain things. All right?
We know.
Do you think his papers will come through before next year of
We'll get back to that.
2018?
I think he may. It may. It's possible.
So you're thinking that we shouldn't have sent it in before, or
No, I'm thinking you're doing the right thing. But, you know, if the papers come through beforehand, you'll do a provisional waiver. That's the point I'm trying to make. And if they don't, then you'll adjust status once you become a citizen.
what will cause them not to do the provisional waiver?
Nothing.
Oh.
Come in and speak
Okay.
to me. Because you're confused. Come in and speak to me. We're running out of time. All right, what did you want to say?
Oh, I just want to say that you're speaking about that guy yesterday.
Right.
Okay. And so the guy acknowledged that Brad did an excellent job. Okay. And he was very elated.
Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? This
Yesterday.
guy did? Yesterday. Okay, so
He
Dan
was-
doesn't know anything about
no.
it. I'm yelling at Dan that I didn't get the picture.
Yeah, he
Okay.
was very elated. Okay, this guy was happy. He was smiling as if he was Ernie from Sesame Street.
Yeah,
you know,
he was Ernie.
Very, very, very happy guy. You know, and you know the guy, you know, made it very clear that Brad did an excellent job, and that he was actually listening to me, and I'm the reason why he came to Brad.
That's
You know, but for some reason, I was the one taking the picture of Brad at the other insurance area, and I wasn't in the picture.
What did you do other than he listened to you?
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
What did you do?
Thanks. So I couldn't even get my hand in the picture. I couldn't even put my hand in the picture. You know.
You did a great photography.
I'm like, and he's like, Squeeze, you want to take a picture? No, sure, no problem. Absolutely. You know, I'll take a picture. You know.
You want to be in all the pictures in the future?
No, absolutely not.
I think you should be now.
No, damn, no.
Now I'm getting the hint.
No, absolutely not.
I'm getting the hint.
No.
We sound slighted.
He does sound
He
slighted.
sounds slighted.
You know, no, I was mentioned, but
you wanna-
I wasn't in the picture.
You want to take a picture with me now?
You know, I wanted to, you know, get a little, you know, a like or two.
Do you want to take a picture with me now?
No.
No. Okay.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. On a serious note, though, people, you know, as much as we joke around here, I don't know why anyone would want to go elsewhere for immigration help. I seriously, Brad and I used to joke about the lady on Gunnell Road and in Brooklyn. But evidently, I mean, you know, we're talking about people out there who are just not doing the right thing. But then evidently Brad and I found out that there was a lady on Gunnell Road. There is a lady on Gunnell Road.
Don't go to the lady on Gunnell Road because she. And then all of a sudden we got a call. Hey, I'm the lady on Gunnell Road. We were just making up a lady. We have no idea.
Well, we're just making up. But seriously, if you want to get it done right, go with Spar and Bernstein. And I say that to everyone out there. I know a lot of people. Please don't be penny wise and pound foolish. Who can expound on that? What that means? Kyle?
I think you have to be a certain level in age
To be able to use that
to
term.
just speak in parables. Like, that's impressive. Nobody in my generation does that anymore. We don't speak in such profound limerick.
All right, so are you trying to? What are you trying to say, Kyle?
You're old.
You got wisdom. And it's
No.
above
We're
my
old?
years. It's above my years right now.
I don't speak in parables.
Sometimes you do.
I do? Like what? Give me an example of a parable that I
Use the wrong
that I-
parables. That's what you do.
Yeah, Brad, your parables aren't fit for the radio.
Are not fit for the radio.
Yeah, your parables aren't really, they're not cryptic. They're just like, if you don't do what the heck I told you to do.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
We have dead air.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a parable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I think I had a parable yesterday with you. Something about you're out of luck, right?
Possibly.
Possibly. Right. Yeah.
Anyway, we need to
not.
get to
I hope
Renee.
not, right.
But before we get to Renee, by the way, we just want to let you know we can only do 11 more people for USA Credit Repair.
We haven't done social media yet. Just
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Social media is crazy right now.
Crazy.
because of you.
Yeah,
Why?
the comment section.
What are they commenting about?
A little known fact is I propose to 9 out of 10 of the women in the comment section like every day.
That's definitely one way to get the likes up.
I mean, that's taking one for the team.
Today it's caught up to me. Everybody's attacking me in group.
About what?
And I'm helping.
About-
Because you have too many girlfriends online now.
I have too many.
Too many girlfriends online. You double timer, you.
I told Carla at the beginning of the show that I love her and we're getting married, and then Tamika came late and I told her I was lonely without her. And now everybody realized what's been going on.
Kyle the player. Kyle the social media player.
SMG.
SMP.
Right.
Social media player.
Social media player. I like it.
I'm not a player. I just love a lot.
If my daughter's father filed for her and she's here, can she travel out of the country without a green card?
Does she have a? She's traveling out of the country without a green card. You could always leave the country without a green card. How are you coming back to the United States?
It's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
So the answer is?
Adios, but you're not coming back.
Okay, so you don't suggest it. All right. Hello, Brad. If the I-765 and the I-131 are submitted together, are both approved at the same time?
Yes.
The answer is yes. Guys, welcome back. All right. Up to you now. Guy who has been married to 50 people over there. Sorry,
I just got divorced.
Guys, welcome.
My friend is scheduled for an N400 interview 3 weeks ago, but official appointment is not mailed yet. Advice?
How do you know the appointment is scheduled, but the official schedule hasn't been mailed yet? How are they aware of this?
I'm guessing they haven't received anything.
All right. Well, I'm sure it's in the mail.
All right.
Go. If you believe you have an interview, show up. That's the advice.
Brad, to look about the K3 and K4 visa, what's the procedure and cost, and how long does it take?
File the I-130 first, and as soon as you get the receipt notice back, file the K3 application, and you can include the child as the K4. It should take 9-10 months.
I have filed for my brother 10 years. Haven't heard from the NBC.
Because it's about 12-year wait.
I'm still waiting on my interview. My kids who are now here, can they be added to my filing before my green card interview?
Who's sponsoring you?
We need to know that,
We need to know that
Constantine.
information.
What's
so funny?
Cordella is honestly my favorite human being.
Cordella?
She says, she goes, Kyle is my son.
That's true. I have two moms also in the comments.
Yes. Cordella has to agree to the marriage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I get my daughter into a school without a social security number?
Yes.
I am
Absolutely.
a green card holder
Yes.
in the process of
Yes.
Absolutely.
And
Yes.
okay.
No child should be denied education anywhere.
That's a Supreme Court decision.
Yes.
When do you get a number?
When you have an A number is a immigration file, when you have an immigration file.
And we have somebody told us something interesting. Today is Lawyer Day in Mexico. Congratulations.
Ah.
Are you a Mexican lawyer, Brad?
No, but...
We can help.
Well, you can help
From
folks who are from Mexico.
I wish we had the music. Da 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 da. You know.
That's stereotypical right there.
I know, but that would.
We also have a very specific
Mexicans
question.
want to slap you silly right now.
We have a specific question for Squeeze. Squeeze, are you watching the Gold Cup? What do you think about Jamaica's team?
One, it's very sad. I'm not watching the Gold Cup, but
What is the Gold
I
Cup?
should be watching the Gold Cup.
Squeeze, what is the Gold Cup?
What is the Gold Cup?
I'm quite sure it's a cup for one
Gold.
of the most prominent games in the world.
Which is?
It happens to be either soccer, aka football, or cricket.
Right. I would guess cricket.
A lot of cricket watchers were on the plane when I was coming up.
Yeah.
But that was for a big cricket game that took place in Jamaica
Cup is,
recently.
but because I am an avid sports fan.
Yeah.
But don't follow cricket. I just assume since I never know what the
It's one of
Gold
the
Cup
biggest game in the
was,
world.
We have
that
baseball.
it would be cricket.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's soccer.
Yeah.
It's soccer, right?
It's a soccer.
Yeah.
Figured they talked about it.
Squeeze, who do you think's going to win the Stanley Cup?
They've already won.
Well,
The next year.
oh, next year?
Do you know what the Stanley Cup is?
I always say the New York Rangers.
Okay, fine. So you're aware of that.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
We have a couple late additions.
Yes.
Can I file an I-765 for my son too? He is 16 years old. We already sent in the I-485.
Yes.
My daughter's father, my friend got her work permit in March, but she have not gotten an interview date as yet. It's amazing how they call me David. Yeah.
That's what happens. You get your
You're
work
friends
permit
with-
first, and then you wait for your interview. So it should be coming shortly.
Okay, so it should be coming shortly.
Brad, I'm still waiting for my biometric appointment. Haven't received it at all now. Nadine Morris, maybe she's a client? Because that was very specific without any other information.
I don't know, Nadine, unless you come in. If you're my client, come in and I'll review what's going on. I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay, how long it takes after to get citizenship after you filed? Say you will be filing in August this year.
About 9 months.
About 9 months, okay. All right.
I'm here on my visitor's visa. I don't have parents here to help me. They can't help me adjust my status. Neither do I have fiance, spouse. What are my other options to get a green card?
I don't know. You would need to come in and speak to me.
And what's the number to come in?
1-800-529-5465.
And I want to say a very special thanks to everyone on social media who actually follows our page, subscribes, give us excellent reviews. You have made us what it is that we are. And once again, we'd like to get more comments from you on the pages. If there's something more that you'd like for us to do, just put it on the page. You know, say it to us. Brad and I, we love social media.
Yeah, and share.
And share, please do. You know,
tell your friends.
Tell your friends, and let's help. You know, a lot of folks out there.
Why don't you give all the pages out?
Yeah, let me try to give all the pages. Well, there's this guy called David Squeeze Annakie.
Right, he would be the number one page to go to.
Not number one, but
the number
one of the pages.
The
okay.
number one page.
Hey.
Right.
No, it's not the number one page.
On this show it is.
Well, it's number one if you're talking about how many fans
Correct.
follow, like, and all of that. David Squeeze Annakie. And, of course, the more important page as to why you're listening to the show, immigration, has to be with the Spar and Bernstein's page, which is the law office of Spar and Bernstein.
That is true.
And then you've got YouTube.
Law office is Spar.
Which one you want to say? No, it's not.
Spar and Bernstein.
Spar and Bernstein.
Yes.
There you go.
And
you're buying lunch for the rest of the year. We had a bet yesterday.
And then there's Instagram, David Squeeze Annakie.
Oh, yeah, there's Instagram, David Squeeze Annakie.
There's
there's Twitter also.
Bernstein _Brad. Bernstein _Brad on Instagram. Spar Bernstein on Instagram. The Brad and Squeeze Show on Instagram. Snapchat, we don't do.
I do, occasionally.
Occasionally.
Yeah. If I see something interesting happening.
Yeah, but I can't even use the word lit properly. Why would I Snapchat?
Hold on. Back up.
Right.
Back up. I just want to bring this up. We got a minute. You all know what Snap Maps is all about, right?
Life ruiner. It's a life ruiner.
Why is it a life ruiner?
You all know.
You
and what they're doing. You seriously need to
turn that off.
You seriously must turn. I got mine on. I got to figure out how to turn it off.
Turn off your location.
Why? What happens?
Because it tells you exactly where you are. Your friends, or you don't know everyone on Snapchat. It tells you exactly where you are.
Sitting down.
If you have a stalker, that stalker can easily find you.
Really? I'm on Snapchat, but I don't know if I never.
Well, everyone knows you're here.
Why do you think you had those two girls standing in the corner yesterday? Let's make it legal, ladies and gentlemen. We'll come back at 12 noon, God's willing. All right, Brad and Squeeze Show.
Thanks for tuning in.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And, of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.